an all-electric NSX is coming our way. This ain't no rumor, it's a fact. And I am so excited that you could butter my butt cheeks and call me a biscuit. You and I are going to dive into what led to this new EV, what its 0 to 60 and quarter-mile times are, full electric architecture, and somewhat affordable pricing. When speaking about that new NSX, John Akita, who is the VP of Operations at Acura, said, and I quote, "It's going to be electric. This car will not just be about straight lines. It will demonstrate performance in other ways. It will be underpinned by the same E-architecture." Because of the immense admiration I now have for John, I took a photograph and framed it and hung it up right next to the life-size statue I got of Carroll Shelby right in my garage. That was how happy it made me to read what he had to say. What idol of yours is hanging up on the wall of your garage? I don't mind finding out if it's Doc Brown or Darth Bane. I ain't gonna judge you. Just go ahead and drop a comment, because whoever gives the best comment within the first 5 days is gonna get their own t-shirt that says, "That's just stupid" with 2 O's on it. And I'll even sign it. The NSX suffers some big old growing pains. When it first debuted, it was gorgeous to behold, but then we all noticed it didn't have a soul, as its engine produced less horsepower than EcoBoost Mustang 4-cylinder, 50 horsepower less. They could have easily turbocharged the Gen 1, but for some reason they chose not to, and that is just stupid with 2 O's. This thing was laughably slow. The C5 Corvette base model at half the price was faster 0 to 60, and it was faster in the quarter mile, quite a bit faster. No doubt about it. That first gen NSX had a lot of learning to do, and it did, because Gen 2, what they did was they got a lot of lube and they shoehorned in 3 electric motors in conjunction with the V6, getting it up to 573 horsepower, y'all. Having already rammed in them electric motors into the Gen 2, which is the one that just departed, we guarantee that the Gen 3 will be a dual motor to gain that performance, yet maintain the pricing that matches the C8 Corvette. Kinda. More on the pricing in just a moment. Now, the second gen had 3 electric motors. It was 2 in the front, 1 in the rear. This one's gonna be the polar opposite. It's gonna have 2 in the rear, 1 in the front, giving it 1,200 horsepower, which means 0 to 60 times in 2 seconds. It's gonna mean quarter-mile times, low 9 seconds. That means that Spaceball 1, which is a Tesla Model S Plaid, is gonna have a competitor for the price. Unless you're talking like some of them Rimac Neveras, which are like $2 million, which is just stupid daggum. You don't gotta be Elon Musk to get this kind of performance. You just gotta copy the recipe and tweak it just a little bit. Honda's NSX is gonna pull a Jesse Pinkman here. What I mean by that is it's gonna make its own blue product, kind of copying what Tesla Model S did. Why? Because it's an affordable way to get insane performance without spending $2 million on a Rimac Nevera. I just did a video about the Rimac Nevera and all them other multi-million-dollar hypercars. Them cars is stupid with 2 O's. I need you to watch that video to fully comprehend and understand what's wrong with these people. As the E-architecture is a shared platform among many new upcoming Honda and Acuras, the cost was going to be substantially less to produce any of them. That's including the NSX and the S2000. Yeah, baby, it's coming back. Using the tried and true formula that the Tesla Model S Plaid has, and now the C8 Corvette E-Ray, this car is going to be priced at about $135 MSRP before dealer markup and all that stupid incentivized BS. Okay, so this ain't cheap, but then again, if you look at that Mustang Dark Horse, that thing's $80,000 and it's nowhere near the performance what this car is going to be. I need you to crack open a cold one and then crack the like button like you cracked open that cold one. Before you go, I got to adjust my junk. I sat on it right quick. Who wrote that Jesse Pinkman joke in there? Are you seriously comparing this car to... Look at Bob over there getting all upset because I'm drinking all his beer.